Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Myrtle Mystery. In today's episode, remember the no longer living maid. I don't know why this title seems off, but here we go. Was it too much to ask for one vacation to pass without a murder? I heard that so many times. This time a maid was killed at the mansion of Lady Violet. Interesting. Let's see here. We have Miss Ruby, we have Coach Raspberry, we have Sister Lapis. So we have three suspects. Then we got three weapons, which is an antique vase, or vase, whatever, a holy draconia award, a briefcase full of money. And then for the locations, a state of Lord Violet, the guest house, and the main house. Each suspect brought one weapon to one location, but only one was a murderer today. Logical knew that proper deduction could only come from an analysis of evidence. So these are the clues. There's no evidence right now. So whoever is the second tallest suspect was clearly flirting with the person who had an antique vase. So let's check out the suspect cards to figure out who is the second tallest. We got Miss Ruby with 5'6", Coach Raspberry with 6'0". So the second tallest is Miss Ruby. So Miss Ruby does not have the vase because she was flirting with someone who had the antique vase. So there we go. Traces of a weapon made of leather were found in the main house. So we need to check out which weapon was made of leather, and I do believe it's the briefcase because it contains money. So the briefcase full of money is at the main house, and I think it's this one. But why does it look like a castle? Well, nevertheless, that's all the clues and evidence. Then, with one of his magnificent eyebrows raised, he took the statements of the three suspects, knowing the innocent would always tell the truth, while the guilty would always lie. By deducting which of them must be lying, Logical must be able to identify who done it. So here is Miss Ruby's statement. Sister Lapis was not in the guest house. Okay, so I gotta make sure. It's definitely this one, but you may never know. Then we can cross it out. It's just a statement. But here's Coach Raspberry. I was not at the state of Lord Violet, which I'm assuming is this one right here. So we're going to cross that out. Excuse me. Finally, we have Sister Lapis. I was at the the statue of Lord Violet. Okay, oh, wait a minute, hold on. We're doing like this. Now, unfortunately, this one is a little bit harder because I have no clue. But this is why I'm going to use a hint for this, because for whatever reason, it's just complicated. Here's the hint. What is this? I am seeing it seems that Miss Ruby was standing at the statue of Lord Violet. So that means that Sister Lapis has lied. So she wasn't there, but Miss Ruby was. Now the main question is, where is Sister Lapis? We're going to use another hint for this. What is this? I am seeing. It seems that Coach Raspberry was standing in the guest house. So Miss Ruby did confirm that Sister Lapis was not in the guest house. Coach Raspberry, however, was not at the statue of Lord Violet, which confirms that he was at the guest house. So that means that Sister Lapis was at the main house. She was at the main house, probably with the briefcase full of money. But the question is, we're going to put Sister Lapis here as the one who did it, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Let's find out who actually has the briefcase full of money. And yes, it's confirmed that Sister Lapis has the briefcase. No, she was at the main house. Now we just gotta figure out the weapon. It seems that this person keeps saying the same thing. Focus on the Oculus, the holy reward somewhere at the statue of Lord Violet. So that means that the reward was here, which means that the vase was there. So it is confirmed that the reward was at the statue. But now the only question is, who has what weapon? The second tallest suspect, and it seems like they have a award in their hands. So Miss Ruby was at the statue. She may have the award in hand. So let's pay very close attention to this. She is the second tallest, which means that she has the reward. I gotta make absolutely sure that this is accurate. So, I'm going to have to use another hint. Yes, we already know that. Yes, we already know that. We need to know what weapon, though. It looks like it's telling me that there is a briefcase full of money somewhere in the main house. I gotta make absolutely sure. So this may definitely confirm that. This is definitely confirming that Sister Lapis somehow has a briefcase full of money, and it's in the main house. But isn't it correct? Yes, it is. Even though I used too many hints, but this one's a little bit harder because there's no evidence. If there was evidence, there would be like somewhat a highlight wording in this mystery. While Sister Lapis protests her innocence, she lost confidence as deductive logical explained the case against her, and she admitted she was caught. "Hail Mary!" she exclaimed. Deductive logical watched her be led away, knowing it was the last he would see of her. And that concludes this mystery. So I solved it in about 8 minutes and 21 seconds due to using too many hints. But other than that, this is a little bit of a tricky case because there's no evidence. Even if it is, I would not be able to figure this out. It's like a very complicated logic puzzle. But anyways, that's it for today's mystery. Stay tuned for tomorrow, and thanks for watching.